Idaho's lieutenant governor has certainly been a fixture in the news cycle lately, likely more so than any other in recent memory. However, there was a time when Idaho's second in command made national news, well, not for making themselves the center of attention, but rather mistakenly finding themselves at the center of a crime, a kidnapping and a potential bank robbery. In January 1929, William B. Kinne was sworn in as lieutenant governor. The 20s were roaring, and so was Prohibition. And it was June of that year that Kinne had a run-in with a bootlegging gang that left him tied to a tree in North Idaho on this day in history, this past weekend, 92 years ago. Back in the day, it was a Wednesday. The morning of June 12, 1929, William Barker Kinne was driving east on Highway 12, heading to Orofino from Lewiston. About 15 miles into the drive, near the town of Arrow, 4 men stepped into the road. These men, Albert Reynolds, Robert Livingston, Edward Fliss, and Engulf Snortland, had plans to rob a bank in Pierce. And Kinne's car seemed like a good getaway. So with guns drawn, they forced Kinne into the back seat. However, Kinne's car wasn't even that good of a get-there car. The tire blew, and they ended up in a ditch. Another car came by, and the gang had another ride. But not before tying Kinne and the 2 other victims to a tree, with Fliss left behind to guard them. 4 hours later, Snortland, Livingston, and Reynolds returned. They didn't rob the bank, but they did take cash from Kinne and the other 2. Then 2 days later, Snortland, Reynolds, Livingston, and Fliss were found, asleep along the Potlatch River and sent to the Idaho pen. Kinne, he lived to tell the tale of his hours-long kidnapping, but not for much longer. By October, he'd be dead of a ruptured appendix. And even that was kind of a stroke of bad luck for Lieutenant Governor. Kinne began complaining about stomach pain that he was having on September 29th, or 28th, that is. That's a Saturday, 1929. His doctor allegedly believed it wasn't life-threatening and wanted to wait to perform the surgery. Well, his appendix ruptured the next morning, and he was dead by Tuesday, October 1st, less than 9 months into his term. Fliss, by the way, one of the kidnappers, he was pardoned after 5 years at the pen, but he was later convicted of another kidnapping in Washington. Meanwhile, Engulf Snortland, one of the other kidnappers, he was released from the pen in 1934, and he made his way back to North Dakota, where he is from, only to have been shot to death by his son in 1976 at the age of 67.